It's free. And the key is you need the thing he gave you first so you can get what was free, which is the Spirit. This is the evolution. Guess what? The Spirit was more important than Jesus being there. And that's the humbling thing. I've said that a few times. Jesus was like, you guys don't understand. I got to die. What a humbling statement. I got to die so the one who's going to be with you forever can come. And guess what? He's going to make sense of it for you. Because you can't know my thoughts unless my Spirit's in you. So I've been trying to tell you my thoughts. I've been explaining them. I've been giving you parables and stories and demonstrations. And there's been arguments with the Pharisees and Sadducees. But guess what? You still don't know my thoughts. But I've died, and I want you to wait for what? The Spirit. And now that you got the Spirit, guess what? You can understand. You can know what I've given you freely. And guess what? That's what God was thinking about. That's what Jesus' thoughts were. The whole time he's on earth. I'm sorry if I get passionate. He's just trying to tell these people what he's given them. It's like his whole 3 years. I've given you this. I'm healing people. Look, it's for you. Go ahead and do it. I'm giving you this. It's power. Go ahead and do it. Oh, finances? Go ahead and drop a fish. Drop a line out there. Oh, what's that? Gold coin in the mouth. Guess what? I give stuff free. Can you get it? This is his whole point. And so now we're finally at the point where, okay, we can actually get the Spirit. It says no one knows the thoughts of God. But sorry. You just got to read it. But God has this is a verse that we always misquote. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind can conceive. But it says, but God has revealed it to us. Do you realize that no longer you have to wait for what you haven't seen? No longer you have to hope for what you haven't heard. You have to fathom what you can't imagine that God's going to do. Why? Because it was revealed. It was revealed by the Spirit. It goes on to say, who can know the Lord's thoughts? Who knows enough to teach him? Question, who knows? Who can teach him? And then it says, but we understand these things because we have the mind of Christ. The mind of Christ is the Spirit. So, there's the thing I want you guys to get today, majorly, is that it's free. And it must be free. Did you hear me? It must be free. There's many reasons why it's got to be free, but here's a few. The reason why it's got to be free is so that we can't boast in our own works. This is what the Bible says, Ephesians 2:4. For by grace, let's go to 8. For by grace you have been saved through faith, not of yourself. It is a gift of God, not of works. Why? Lest any man boast. It's got to be free, because if it's not free, then you can boast in what you got. How many know when you've worked for something, when you've achieved it, or you take that vacation you've longed for and you've done it, what are you saying? I deserve it. I should be here. It's about time. It's only been 15 years. What? I deserve this dress. You know these girls. My wife says it all the time. I haven't bought shoes in a long time. I deserve these shoes. I know. I could say a few things that would get me in trouble right now. But seriously, you know what I'm saying? When you actually can work for something, you say, I've worked for it. I own it. I deserve it. It's mine. And I can brag about it and boast about it because it's something I did. There's a reason why it's free. It's by grace you have been saved. It's free so that we can't exclude others based on their performance.